Hey, what's up, guys? Yeah, so where have I been? Well, keep it short and simple and sweet. I burnt out, dude. It was just too much. The monotony at work, like it's just been slow. It's been dead. We had our first rain, and I'm in California, so there's no indoor dining, and where we're at, there's no like things to cover the rain, so no one was coming in for like a week, you know. The So there was that. Some days we just wouldn't have any service. We'd be open and there'd be no orders. Okay, cool. So clean. Already did that. Prep. Prepped everything. There's nothing to prep in the back. There's literally nothing. Everything's been processed. You know? And it's not like we have a lot of extra shit because we're ordering like for the next day, for the next day, for the next day. Just to keep food costs low. So I kind of had to put a halt on the videos, and I apologize for that. But my logic was, I think you guys would prefer maybe I take like a break or not put out a video for a little bit, and not sacrifice the quality, or at least what I felt is quality. I don't want to just put shit out to maintain a schedule. It doesn't seem fair to you, and it's definitely not fair to me. So I had to stop that. I had to take a pause from my podcast with my buddy Chris. I just had to disconnect. I had to really be like, when I'm at work, I'm at work, and then when I'm not at work, I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to know about the kitchen. I don't want to know about the fucking industry. I don't care, dude. I needed a break. So there was that. Um, Again, more people are leaving. They seem to be leaving in droves. The cancerous, toxic POS employee that I work with, the guy that for many videos I've expressed is a test for me, because my mission was I gotta get him to think we're best friends or friends. Kind of like me being professional and shit like that. Well, he doesn't work there anymore. Today is Sunday. Yesterday was Saturday. It was his last day. And like the amazing employee that he is, he called out. He still works for the company. We have 6 restaurants and a bakery. One of those 6 restaurants is a steakhouse, and inside the steakhouse, they actually they make pastrami and bacon that's used throughout the other restaurants. So I guess he lucked out because now he just gets to work in a quiet little kitchen by himself. The only person I think he reports to is the executive chef, and then he has a direct line to all the other chefs of all the 6 restaurants, which is great for someone, brown noser like him. It's definitely inflated his ego, and I'll tell you why. He began showing up late. Some days he just wouldn't show up at all. And it all accumulated into him walking out of the line. Like, he had come in 2 hours late. He got out, he decided mid rush that was a good time for him to go have a cigarette break. Still getting orders. And the saute, who's his neighbor, it's like, we're still doing orders. What do you do? Like, we need you. Like, it's just weird. Can you imagine you're in the middle of service, you're doing orders, and then one of the guys just like, I'm going to go on a break now, right? You say, get the fuck back on the line. Well, I don't know where the chef was at the time, but this guy, dude, he leans over to the saute cook. Straight face. I can do whatever the fuck I want. Just like that. Like, holy fuck, dude. I mean, obviously, I had to tell the chef the next day, like, dude, I get that he's going to be leaving soon. I get that he works with the exec chef and the other chefs. But this is ridiculous. You need, like, come on, dude. please say something. And of course, his answer was just, "Oh, it's just a joke. That's just how we joke at the steakhouse. We were just a little tired. I was a little tired. I just said that. Sorry, chef. Yeah, whatever. Whatever." I know he meant that shit. She knows he meant that shit. And trust me, if you would have seen that shit, I know dry humor. That shit wasn't dry humor. That motherfucker meant it. He means it by his actions. Anyway. So he's gone. So we're in search of a new grill cook. So I am now the grill cook for now. I'm the lead. But I'm the grill cook on some days. And on other days, I am the fry guy. So what is it? Let's see. Wednesdays and Thursdays, I work grill. Friday and Saturdays, I do the fry, and then Sundays and the week with grill. So yeah, but it's cool because we're hiring people this week. The line's gonna be packed. I'm gonna have to do both. I am going to be training the new grill guy, as well as the fry guy, who's actually a guy that used to work with us, and he was let go. He was having alcoholic problems. I don't know if he actually had like an alcoholism problem, but came in buzzed one too many times, so we let him go. But it seems he's cleaned up his act. He's definitely those people. Like, I personally am looking very forward to him coming back, given that he can keep his shit together. If he can do that, then I'm super happy to have him back. And if he doesn't, then it's going to be more sad than anything. Because it's like, dude, we really were looking forward to having you back. So because he's coming back to his station, which is Fry Station, we're thinking of this week training him on grill as well. So that way people can cross over. Because it's always good. You don't want just a saute guy to be saute. You want saute to be able to jump on grill if needed, fry to jump on the plant. It's good to know multiple stations. And now, because it's so dead and so slow, there's no better time to take advantage of that. So, another thing that's been going on in one of the other restaurants lost a sous chef. Like he just stopped showing up one day, type of thing. Again, people are just leaving the industry and they don't give a fuck because they don't plan on coming back. You can just totally burn all the bridges. So, which means that, and this restaurant where this sous chef walked away is actually my sous chef's old restaurant. It's this is all within the company. Let me just clarify that right now. I don't know if you guys are confused. All this is within the company. So the word has come down that my current sous chef is now going to go back to his old restaurant and be a sous chef, because we're not doing, certain restaurants don't have chefs anymore. They're now ran by 2 sous chefs. So he's going to go back to the original one. My restaurant that I'm in is one of 3 that actually has a sous chef. That actually has a sous chef and a chef de cuisine. So anyway, my sous chef's going to leave, which means that I am going to get the sous chef position. I am, I'm obviously happy. I've shoveled a lot of shit to get to this position. A lot of shit. There's few times in my life where I can say I fucking earned this shit. And it didn't feel like that at first, because all I felt like was like, oh shit, that's a lot of extra responsibility that I have now. That was the first thing. I wasn't here celebrating. It took my friend and my wife to kind of be like, dude, like, you deserve this, like, you earned this, like, we've heard your struggles, like we watch your videos and we know it, dude, you deserve this, you earned it. So I'm happy. I'm going to be the sous chef, which really inspired me to get back on YouTube, because I looked up like advice. Obviously I told my mentor, and he's been helping me out. If I have questions, I contact him, etc., etc. But when I go online, if I'm like sous chef advice, and I'll give Reddit, and I'm not going to shit on Reddit because I've never had a bad experience on Reddit. But let me tell you something, dude. Half of the advice there, it's literally like, I'm going to be a new sous chef. What can I expect? What advice can you give me? Be prepared to be blamed for everything. That's fucking helpful. Everything is your fault. That's fucking helpful. Say goodbye to your life. That is not, like, what the fuck, dude? Like, that's not helpful at all. You know, my chef did the same. The executive chef came in and he said the same thing. Like, it's, but at least he was honest about it. He was like, "Look, I'm intentionally trying to scare you because if you still want this position, despite all the shit that I've told you about how it's like a 24-hour type of thing, you know, because it's like people are gonna call you at night. I'm calling out. People are gonna call you on your day off. Hey chef, this is broken, or someone called that, you know, it's like a more, it's gonna bleed into your life, is what he was trying to say. And he's like, if you still want this job, despite all that, then you're the guy. Then you're definitely the guy. You know, and I understand that. That kind of has purpose. But you go online, you're looking for advice, and the only thing people do is just, I don't know, maybe they're trying to inflate their own egos or trying to come off as like, we're fucking rock star. Like, no, dude, that's not fucking helpful at all. That's not, I have no words. The level of bullshit in those answers just blows my mind away. So then I thought, I remember someone once said, like, wouldn't it be cool if you could see, I'll use like Anthony Bourdain as this example. It's like, wouldn't it be cool if you could see like Anthony from like his first kitchen all the way to his final product? And dude, you can do this with anybody. Like, wouldn't it be cool to see like Gordon Ramsay, Marco Pierre start from nothing and then just watch them go up and see the documentation? So in my head, I'm like, this is that opportunity. You know, because when I started doing these YouTube videos, my thought was, dude, I have all this to say, and I don't see a platform for line cooks anywhere. Like, the only people putting up line cook shit on YouTube are people that don't look like line cooks, or it's just line cooks cooking, but who's talking about it, you know? It was only until COVID that everyone came out of the woodwork and started talking, and you know, about, you know, self-care and the bullshit, you know, like the presentation that we're all like tattooed fucking badass. It's like, get the fuck out of here with that shit, dude. You know, you see my videos, I'm very much like, that is a pile of garbage. You know, you're a fucking human being and we're all there for different reasons. So in my head, I'm thinking, holy fuck, I'm about to become a sous chef. I have all these things that I'm having to learn. I'm having to figure out. Dude, now is the time that I can start documenting this on a week-to-week basis. So hopefully, if you're listening and you're a cook and you have aspirations of being a sous chef one day, you can see everything that I went through. You can tune in here every week and you can see the good things, the bad things, you know? Like, this video is more like a, hey, this is like a quick little catch up where I've been. Next week's video is going to be the last video of the Line Cook Talk. I decided 20 videos of the Line Cook Talk seems like a good even number to finish it off. But next week, I'm going to discuss, my chef gave me a paper that basically goes over my responsibilities as sous chef. I'll talk about that next week. You know, I just want to lift the veil. I want to lift this bullshit veil that people have put on, like, upper management, like this big scary fucking thing, and I'm going to give you guys the topography of it. It's not going to be easy. It's not this simple little thing. We get that. At no point did I think being a sous chef was going to be simple and I'm going to kick my feet up. Like, at no point did I think that. But trying to fucking scare me and doing that, it's like, dude, I don't need that. Just show me the fucking map so I can see the route, so I can start thinking about my strategy. I'm going to do that for you guys. You know? I'm not trying to be the fucking guy with kitchens, but at least I'm one fucking voice that I'm just not seeing anywhere. But Yeah, I am looking forward to this new thing, this new series I'll be doing. Line Cook Talk was great. I had a lot of fun. I think those were the training wheels. I think Line Cook Talk was the foundation to this. So stay tuned next week. You know, I guess more than ever, I'm definitely saying like the video, definitely share it. If there's someone, if you, your buddy, you guys are like, dude, like, we're line cooks and we want to be sous chefs one day, man. Next week, dude. Next week starts my journey. Next week will be Line Cook Talk number 20, the finale. And then and then in 2 weeks, we're going to start the new series. It's going to be a lot of fun. And we're both going to be in this together because even I won't know what the next week is going to hold. But you know what? I'm going to come back, I'm going to report back, and you're going to learn from my mistakes. And it's going to be a lot of fun, guys. I am really happy. I'm excited. Yeah. Have a great service, guys. I will see you guys next week.